we started, we were really influenced by the punk bands like, of course, Sex Pistols and the Ramones and the Clash. There were a lot of local bands that we were into also, more local, like the Dead Kennedys. They were from San Francisco, actually. We're from Los Angeles, but we were into TSOL and the Adolescents and those bands that were kind of in our backyard.
Well, I think even the Offspring, when we started out, was just for fun. We hoped to play a few backyard parties, maybe a few club shows, maybe one day make a record so we'd have something to show our grandkids. But, punk bands never, were never commercially viable. They didn't really get a lot of commercial attention. So we didn't expect to have be able to travel the world and, do 7 records that have, gone platinum and stuff. Crazy.
But you were in a serious band called the Clowns of Death.
I was in a very serious band.
Pretty serious.
Clowns of Death.
When we started the band, we actually didn't even play instruments. We just thought it would be cool. We literally did. We went to a show. We were going to go see Social Distortion, I think, in Orange County where we live, and we couldn't get in, and came back and we're just drinking a couple beers in somebody's backyard whose parents were gone, and said, we should start our own band. And so we went out and bought guitars and started playing, and it took many, many years to figure it out. But it was something that we liked right from the start.
You gotta keep us up with it.
I'm looking for somebody, a very special person in the crowd. Not sure exactly who it is yet. Let me see. Somebody, come here, will ya? I think I found him. All right. I was looking for someone to be our Keep 'Em Separated person tonight. What do you think, kiddo? You think you're up for the job? What'd you say?
Yeah!
All right. Come on over here, okay? Tell me what your name is.
Jason.
Jason? How old are you, Jason?
9.
He is 9 years old. I think that makes him the youngest Keep 'Em Separated person in history. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to step over to the mic here and I want you to practice it once. I want to say,
you gotta keep it separated.
oh yeah! I think we got a winner. Oh man, this is gonna be rad. I want you to stay up here for the whole song and do the part, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Keep it separated.
after about 2 years, we had kind of our original lineup. You know, Noodles had joined, and our first real drummer had joined and stuff, and we put out our own 7-inch that we paid for ourselves. See, 7-inch is this thing they used to have where they you press this thing of plastic and you put a needle on it. But so we actually did. I guess it was sort of serious back then. Like we wanted to make a record and stuff, and it was kind of important to us to.
And we sent them out to, you know, fanzines that covered the punk rock scene all across the country, and you know, we went and pressed up the records and then folded all the covers ourselves and glued them together. Had a gluing party at his house one night.
That's right.
You know, and then tried to get clubs to let us play these 2 songs at their clubs.
You know, we'd written those 2 songs. We didn't really have a whole lot of other material, so we're just kind of going through, you know, working out what we sounded like. And so, and the other thing is we were using that 7-inch to try to find a label, and it took like 2.5 years to find someone that was willing to put out a record by it. We put out this self-titled record on Nemesis. They did promote it, you know, a little bit. There was like, I think we sold 3,000 copies. And in fact, at that point, they wouldn't even print CDs of it. They're just like, we don't think there's enough interest. But we were able to get a record out there somewhat, and we toured and stuff. And we just kind of kept on, you know, trying to meet people and, you know, find out a place that would be good for us. And at that time, Epitaph was starting to do well with Bad Religion. And the guy in Bad Religion is the owner of Epitaph. So he was doing, that was doing well, and NoFX had just gotten signed, and we thought it would be a good place for us. And it took a little bit of doing, you know. We kind of had to call him a little bit, and we recorded a couple songs with him so he could check us out, and finally he was interested enough to sign us, so.
Feel like a god, you stupid, dumb shit, goddamn motherfucker. Drivers are rude, such attitudes. When I show my piece, complaints see some things odd. Feel like I'm god, you stupid, dumb shit, goddamn.